Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to make a video. I had a question come in the comments section the other day, and it kind of boils to preference more than anything, but I'll tell you why I did it. And the question was about the log lift. And for everybody tuning in on the just now turning in, this is my little operation. I built this splitter all out of scrap, took the center off one and then built around it. You know, put the motor, pump, tank, tires, you know, built all this around it, built this pan, 2 legs, built this conveyor right here, built the dump trailer, rebuilt it and fixed it all up. But you know, split off that right into this conveyor, right into the trailer. And hopefully the wind's not too bad. Hopefully this mic will be working. I've had some problem with this camera and factory reset it, so hopefully it'll work. But anyway, the question was, and apparently they thought it was stupid, why is my log lift not on the same side I'm operating on? Good question. Most splitters are set up that way, and then there's some that you can move either way, like the Rugged-Made. You can just bolt it off and turn it around, and some people set it up right against them and some don't. But they thought it was stupid because I'd have to walk around to load it. Well, personally, it's stupid to be on the side you're working on. And my whole thought process of that is I'm standing here, I like the controls here, and I like that away from me. For one, it's a safety thing. I don't like this right where I'm at, because if I do, it's right here, a log can fall off and pin me. And let me set this camera up. Let me set this camera up and I can kind of point and show what I'm talking about a little better maybe. So bear with me. We will get this set up. I brought my tripod just for this. And I'll kind of explain. Yeah. I think that'll work. I hope. Hang on one second. Let me go just a hair higher so maybe I can get it all in there. Other than just okay. Alright. Hopefully that'll work. Hopefully I'm in the shot. I don't know. But here's the deal. If you got a piece of wood, you know, say this is your big round. After it splits, it's right there. Well, right here, I can just bring it over and resplit it. Right off this. I use this for a loading station. You know, staging area. I load this up with rounds. I've got this at the right height. I can pull this over and I can catch it. But if that log lift is right here, example, you know, if I'm right here and I'm right beside it, I've got to stretch over it to get my round. It's in my way. If there's something up here at the end of the pan I got to go for, guess what? I got to walk around this stupid thing, deal with my problem, then I got to walk back around it and deal with it. It's right in my way to sit here and split and run these controls. Constant headache. And then if you got your staging your rounds right here, well, guess what? That's probably going to be about that high. You can figure 16-inch round, 16 inches high. Well, then I got to go over it, and it's in the way. And plus, it's a safety thing. If you've got a round right here and you're working, you know, that axle's right here and it's a dead stop. If something happens, for whatever reason, a round comes off, well, it can pin me into the machine and catch me. That is why I put this on the opposite side. It's safety and convenient. Because like I said, you got a round here, as soon as you split that round, you got to grab that round back and bring it back and resplit it. You know? So if you got 16 inches high, you know, you got to reach over and grab this big half around. Well, now I can't bring it on this side across my pan like I normally do. And then I'm over the top of this thing. It's an absolute nuisance, and it causes you more walking when it's on the same side, plus safety. If something falls off, it can hit my leg, get me, land on my foot, pin me into the machine. I don't want it on the same side. As far as I'm concerned, all of them should be on the opposite side. And if there's something at the end, well, I got to walk around this stupid thing, and it's in my way. You know, I built that way for a reason. It's just way better over here. You know, yeah, I gotta walk over there and load it one time to stage it, and then when I get my rounds up, I can sit here, I can push it through, I can reach over, there's nothing in my way. Versus if this was right here, it's totally in the way. You know, I can walk around, go to my pan, I have a clear path right here. And some will argue, you know, it could come up and it could catapult it. No. You can put flow control valves on these, but I didn't put one on this because I didn't have one, you know, really slow it down. But it's, when it's loaded, you can feather it in and feel it. I mean, it doesn't, unless you're just absolutely got your head up your butt not paying attention and you just slam that thing, you know, that it's not gonna, and it don't catapult like you think. It just kind of comes up a little bit fast, or this one does. But that's why I built that over there. Safety and convenience. Yeah, I gotta walk around and load it one time, and then I sit here for a while and work one up. And I'll load big rounds, and like right now I got some staged up to cut over there, just some of the smaller stuff, and I'll put a bunch of little rounds on here versus one big one. But if it's here, every time I gotta lean over it or go over it, or it's right in the way, and then like I said, stuff can fall over and get you and pin you. Like right now, you know, if that table would be level right here, I have no room. If I had it on the same side, it would not work. It's just, it's an absolute nuisance. So food for thought, if you're going to build it, I would recommend putting it on the opposite side of where you're at. And like, you know, like I said, I can put all the rounds and I can pull it off here comfortably and stop it right here, versus if it's over here, you know, if I push it, it gets away from me. Well, it's just going to fall off the other end here. I can kind of catch around with my leg. There's a lot of reasons I did that for. And maybe that's your thing. If you're building your splitter, you build your splitter the way you want. I ain't telling you how to do it. I'm just telling you how I did this, why I did this, and the reason I did this. And to me, to have it on the same side you're standing on is absolutely stupid. Because like I said, you got to walk around it, you got to go over the rounds, and it's also a safety thing because you can get pinned in here with a big round. I cut big trees because, you know, you can go cut them little ones and work yourself to death for nothing, or you can get a big round, sit here and work it up a while, and you can fill a trailer up pretty quick. So, to answer the question, I did that for convenience. Why that's on the other opposite side of me, I built that for convenience. I built that for safety. And I built that so I didn't have to walk as much. Like I said, they thought it was stupid because I had to walk over there and load it. Well, that's just one time. And then you're sitting here a while versus constantly walking around this thing that, you know, if something happens to hang or not fall right on the conveyor, it happens once in a while, not very often, but you know, you got to go around it to undo that, and then something can fall on you. So food for thought. Just thought I'd put this video out. Leave your thoughts and comments below what you think about the log lift situation. Do you want it on the side you're on where you're working, just so you can have it right there to grab? Like I said, this is nothing to pull this over. You know, do you want it here or do you want it away from you? After seeing this and explaining why I put this away from me, I personally like this a lot better. I don't want it on the same side. And that's why I built that the way I built that. So with that being said, I'm going to cut this video off. Leave me a comment on your thoughts, and you know, if you got any questions about it or something, just leave a question, comment, and I'll answer it. But that's why I did that the way I did that. And I just absolutely do not like it right here in front of me, where, you know, it's just more of a hassle than it's worth. It really is. So that's my opinion on it. And then, like, you know, if it's on the ground too, then same deal. You got to walk around it every time. It's right here on your work side. So that's why it's over there. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what you think. If you do it that way, or if you do it like I did, put it over there, or which way you think's better. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna cut the video off. Stay tuned. I have a very awesome video coming up, but nothing blows up. We're taking a road trip. Long drive. So stay tuned for that, and it is wood related. I'll give you that much of a hint. Kind of the wood yard stuff here. But stay tuned for that. So comments, questions, all that below. So I'm gonna cut the video off. So always, like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Bye.